We're going to have this special for our YouTube audience since it doesn't really translate well to audio. William, take it away. What are we looking at here?
Okay, Adam. So at 11:05 in the third quarter, for anybody that wants to look it up on video and watch it as a football play, Shedeur Sanders scores his rushing touchdown. And I believe, if I remember correctly, it put us up 17-13, but I might be wrong on that. But at any rate, I wanted to illustrate what that play was. It was a run pass option, but frankly, in fact, it's actually a triple option. And for those that don't know what that means, I think I talked once before about when an option play leaves one person unblocked, and then depending on what that person does, you have options of what to do as a quarterback. So in this particular play, I've got the old fashioned technology working here with the pointer. Okay, for you young people, ask the old people. So what we have here is a 5-man front for CU. We've got Isaiah Augustave is the running back. Shedeur Sanders is the quarterback directly behind center. And then we've got Travis Hunter is over here. And then we've got the wide receivers in double twins. So the way the defense lined up on this is they came with a 4-man front. They got 2 stand-up defensive ends, 2 defensive tackles, and then the middle linebacker is slightly off center. To the left of the running back, or basically right over the running back, and then they got a nickel program in here, and then so 2 guys walked up into the middle, sort of split the difference between the tackle and the wide receivers, and so this is a run pass option, and right off the snap, you'll see that Shedeur turns to his left, Isaiah Augustave is going to go right up here, but the first thing to look at is our big left tackle Jordan Seaton is immediately just going to crash down, and he's going to go after that middle linebacker right there. Now, if you notice over here, both receivers for us, what they basically do is they kind of just sort of step back half a step and kind of shift a little bit towards the inside. Now, the reason they stay back there is so that Jordan Seaton can go up here and block this guy, but Shedeur Sanders can still throw the ball to them. In a normal passing situation, if the pass is thrown beyond the line of scrimmage, you can't have a blocker downfield. So you keep your wide receivers both back behind the line of scrimmage. And I said it was a triple option, but frankly, it's a quadruple option because both of these guys are available for Shedeur to catch a pass if he wants to throw that. And the guy that we're going to option in this case is that defensive end off to the left side. And if you notice, Jordan Seaton crashes down on that middle linebacker, and then everybody else blocks to their right and blocks everybody down. That whole line is going to collapse down on us. And if you watch this on film, you'll see Shedeur Sanders' eyes is on this guy from the whole time the ball is snapped. And when he goes and makes the fake to Isaiah Augustave, he does a really good job. And this guy buys it completely and comes crashing down here and tries to tackle Augustave right here. Now, as what Shedeur is looking for is that if this guy would have come up the field, and by up the field I mean up here, then he would have handed the ball off to Augustave. And with all this blocking, all these guys got pushed over here, and there would have been a hole right up there. Okay, so Shedeur instead was watching this defensive end, and as soon as he crashed down, he pulled the ball back and went directly off the left-hand side here. And with a beautiful block, Jordan Seaton takes care of that middle linebacker. This guy kind of shifts over here because he has to take this seriously. And this guy kind of hangs out in here because he has to take this seriously. And both of these receivers do a block in case Shedeur Sanders wants to throw it. Now, if the reason we went with the run on this one is because we've got these 2 safeties walked up into these 2 positions. So you've got 3-on-2 and 3-on-2, which makes the run play more sensible. And Shedeur would have read this pre-snap and seen these 3 guys on either side and probably decided to himself, we're going to run the ball on this one. And then he just has to wait for this guy. And it was just like, if you watch that play again, and I'll try to get it up on our board, that defensive end crashes down just like he's taught to do, right hard here. And Bill McCartney used to talk about goal line offense when we were running the wishbone. He said, we just line up the ball and let Darian Hagan make people look stupid. And that is the whole point of the option is you put this guy in a no-win situation. If he goes down here, you do what Shedeur does. If he comes up here to stop Shedeur, you hand off to Augustave, and either way, you're probably going to make that touchdown. So I just wanted to explain what the run pass option and the triple option looks like. I think if they'd have walked these guys down here into this area to try to stop the run, then almost certainly Shedeur would have passed to one of these wide receivers. So there's a pre-snap read and there's a post-snap read. And what that means is you make a decision based on where they are before you snap the ball, and then you make a decision based on what this guy does after you snap the ball. So does that make sense?
Absolutely. That's great breakdown, William. We appreciate you for giving us a closer look at what all happened on that play.
All right. Thank you.